my friends, welcome to my channel. So I'm super excited, which I know I say that a lot, but we're going to do a Candyland theme. So for the background, I wanted kind of like a cotton candy color theme going. So I first applied Color Vibe and Whiteout. I then took my two stampers and applied Color Vibe Blue Skies and Color Vibe Cherry Blossom. I put them on one stamper, let it set for a few seconds, touch the stampers together, and then stamp down. And then I just went over it in a clear coat just to get it to smooth out. So I'm going to go to plate M171 for Maniology. I'm going to pick up this image here. I'm going to pick it up in Maniology's Acorn B498. Now I'm going to go to plate M101 and pick up this image here, but I'm going to take off the middle lines with my dotting tool. And then it has these little grass pieces right there. I'm trying to get those off too. Now if I don't hurry, it will peel up the line, because when it starts to dry, then you can't get the fine lines, like it just peels up in one whole thing. So if I can't get it all, it's okay. We'll work with it. Like that. See, I just did it. Let me see if I can get that piece to lay down or not. I'll probably just pick it back up. So I'll do that and be back. Okay. And I'm also going to grab the tiny one. Oh, see, that one already came up. Okay, I'll get it and come back. Okay, there we go. And it's mostly because of those darned pieces of grass. Alright, now I'm going to go to this plate. This is one of the Amazon plates. It's my first time to use it, but I'm going to pick up some of these. It'll make sense here in a minute. Okay, so we're going to start with reverse stamping, which is on my stamper. Okay, so for the roof, it's going to be icing, so I'm going to use Maniology's Bam White B170. So what makes me decide if I'm using my stamping polish or regular polish, kind of is like if how opaque I want it, and if I feel like it's going to be peeled up, because sometimes regular polish to me makes it peel up more so than the stamping polish, but it kind of just depends. I don't know, maybe what image you're working with, and I've heard that even like the weather, so if your house is hot or cold one way or the other, that can affect things. So I know that seems kind of odd, but apparently it does. but I want this to be opaque, so decided to use my stamping polish for this. Alright, the windows, I'm going to go ahead and do yellow using Pure Ice and Showstopper. Alright, for the door, I'm going to go to Maybelline Turquoise Tees. Okay, for the candy canes, let's do LA Colors and Stardom. Also, I was working on my settings since I upgraded to try to help the lagging situation. So if anything's off, just please let me know so I can fix it. I may have upped some of it too much. I try to also brighten it because I felt like it was a little too dark. Okay, so for this little thing right here, it's like the chimney, but it looks like a cupcake, right? So let's do LA Colors in Culture. And then for the actual little house, we're going to do LA Colors in Go Bright. And I'm trying to match some of it to the actual game color-wise. So some of it might not be exact, but some of it I'm trying to. So pretty much all of us had that game when we were little, I would assume. I really don't remember a lot about it. I just remember it was fun and colorful. So I was having to look at it. I realized that whole side right there is part of it. So there's our little Candyland house. Okay, so I'm going to do the two roads. And this is what I'm going for, the traditional, like the game had the different colors. So that's what we're going to do. So there's yellow. Since we got the two different roads, I'm jumping back and forth. So then we have the blue. Then we have orange. And this orange isn't super opaque. It's kind of watered down looking. And then green, and this is the first time I'm using the green, I think. So I'm going to go to LA Colors in Energy. Because if I'm using it for the first time, I try to remember to tell you what I'm using. Okay, then it has red, so I'm using LA Colors in Maryland. I also used to really like the game Chutes and Ladders. That one was fun. And Yahtzee, I love Yahtzee. I used to could play that for hours. And then it has purple. I'm using the same one I used earlier. Not very happy with this one either. It's also very thin. Can't even, like, can't even get it on there. I'm touching it, but it's like it doesn't even get on the thing, on the stamp. Okay, and then I'll start over to the yellow. Probably can fit this one and maybe the blue again. Okay, so I did fit the blue. Okay, so for these, I have another step I'm going to do with them, but I am going to color them in. We are going to use that as our gumballs. So I'm just going to start with some green, dot that around. I'm just touching it to the brush right now. I'm not even, I didn't put it on my palette. Probably should. Might make it easier. So any of the pieces that were like half on there, I took them off. Except this one's on there, but you can't really see that one. I probably need to take that one off. Okay, and then I'll do some yellow. Some blue. And red. Might just leave it at these colors. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and place this little road. That way I'll know where I'm placing the house. Actually, I guess I should call it like Candy Castle. That's because it's like the Candyland theme. So, okay, I'm gonna pick this tree up because this looks like a candy tree to me. Not gonna get the star. Well, apparently I am gonna get it, but I'm gonna take it off. Okay, and I also want this one. It reminds me like of chocolate because the way it's swirled. So I'm going to do that one in Maniology's Cocoa. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and place this road as well. And then I'm going to take this and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to color the rest of it in white. I'm just going to use Color Vibe Whiteout. Kind of reminds me of like a ice cream twist. So I'll finish this part and be right back. Okay, I'm gonna look at it. Okay, now I'm gonna go pick up this candy cane, and I'm gonna try to pick it up in Maybelline Plenty Pink. Some of these pick up fine and some don't, so we'll see. Yeah, that'll be okay. And I'm going to color it in with yellow. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and place our candy castle. Okay, now we're going to place this image on this one. Okay, I'm going to go to plate M416 from Miniology. I'm going to pick up this image, but I'm going to take out those two little doodads on it. Hopefully I can work fast enough to where I can do so. Okay, I'm going to take the dotting tool to get that off. And I'm also trying to go ahead and place it. Okay, see there's a piece that's still there. And I took off a piece of that bottom. Okay, let me see. Okay, I'm going to redo it. So I've also decided I'm going to go ahead and place the solid part in Bam White first. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and add our gumballs. No, hold on. I'm first going to add some Color Vibe Frosted Petal, because I want this white, but I don't really want it like this tone. I want it like a, I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to, just kind of an off-white, I guess. I'll have to get some more. Just going to use my brush now and see if I can get on there what I want. Then I can use this one to kind of move it around. Okay, now I'm going to try to apply the gumballs. Maybe that made it tacky enough. And then I'll go back for this image. Okay, I've got it. I'm trying to place it over. Okay, I'm going to add this little gumball. I didn't make it on there. Okay, and I'm going to grab the bottom of this one, the solid, and I'm going to use Manuology Fireside B189 and pick it up in red to kind of make it look more like a gumball machine. Just gotta improvise with whatever you got. And I'm going to take a little bit of Pewter B323 and I'm going to just try to make it look like a little bit of a part of the gumball machine. I guess I'm just going to basically like place a little bit on there. Okay. Okay, and for this image, I'm just going to go to the same random colors, put them wherever. So we got the blue, we'll do some yellow, and at this point I'm just placing it. I'm not really trying to get it centered. That way it can cover a larger area. And I'll do some green. And then we'll do pink. Okay, and we'll look at it. Alright, and then I'm going to go to this plate and pick up this sucker image here. And pick it up in Acorn. And there's also this little tiny one here. I'm going to get that as well. I think I'm going to get that one twice. Okay, we got one. Oh, I didn't show you. I'm sorry. Okay, and then I got it a second time on the same stamper. I just flipped my stamper. Okay, and I know this is going to seem kind of wackadoo, but that's okay. We're going to make it work. I'm going to this image here. I'm going to flip it. I'm basically making these into gumdrops because I don't have an actual gumdrop. This is kind of similar in the shape of one. So I'm just going to pick up and I think I'm going to do some of that pink. I'm also going to, I got too much, my bad. I'm also going to do it in other colors, so let me just kind of pick it up, get the extra bits off, and I'm going to place okay. Okay, I've got it in blue. Can't really. That one don't show up as well. Okay, so I picked it up in Manuology's Optimism. B399 because I was trying my other green and it wouldn't work. So I'd just get one that would work. Okay. Now I've got yellow. And that wasn't opaque enough, so I went back to Maniology's Maui Gold, B282. I'm going to do one more color. And we'll just do Fireside. Okay. Okay, and for these little suckers, I'm going to do one in orange. Okay, and real quick, I'm going to add this, our little candy tree. And I want to do the other sucker in green. Just going to use energy for that. I'm going to try to add some white to the stick to make it show up better. Okay. Okay, and we'll look at those. I'm over, but that's okay. Okay, for the big sucker, let's do some purple. And we'll do some pink. And let's do some yellow. I was trying to decide which color I'm going to use, but let's do that. And I'll just use that to basically fill in the rest of it. And for the bow, I'm going to go to Color Vibe Rowdy. And again, white for the stick. And then I'll look at it. Okay, I'm going to go to this plate and grab, I need 2 of these suckers. My card got caught. Alright, that's 1. Let me get that one more time and be back. Okay, and then I'm going to come to this plate. I'm going to pick up this image. And this is going to be like icing. I'm going to pick it up in that blue tone, which is, I already forget, turquoise tease. Oh, I don't think that one's going to do well. I can tell that didn't scrape out right. Yeah, hold on. Okay, I got it better this time, but I'm going to have to double do it. I have to come over with it as well to get it to fit. That one piece is a little bit too long, so I had to take some of that off. Okay. So then, just to make it thicker, I'm just gonna, or more opaque, I'm just gonna get this top piece, because that's mostly what I need covered anyway. And I'm going to repeat that same process in pink. So I'll do that until I get it across and I'll be right back. Okay, there's that one. Okay, and I'm working on these suckers. So I'm going back to orange. Okay, and flipped it and getting this one in green. Almost done. Okay, so I'm going to apply the candy cane. It's going to come off the side over here. Okay, and then I'm going to grab the two little suckers because they're smaller than those. I'm going to flip it. Trying to get them like on each side somewhat evenly. Okay, now I'm going to place these suckers. So we got the bigger one, and then we got these two smaller ones. Okay. Okay, and I had to pick up one more candy cane, and I'm going to color, I picked it up in the blue, the same blue I've been using, and I'm going to color it in with energy. And look at it. Those two colors kind of blend quite a bit, but that's okay. Okay, and I'm going to place it on the opposite side. I really wish it was facing the opposite direction. I didn't really think too much about it. And this was like so fun. But that's it. We're done. Got a whole thing going on here. Oh my gosh, I love the colors. So we have our Candyland Castle with the candy walkway, the two suckers on either side, our candy tree with the pink frosting at the top, our other candy walkway with the gumdrops, the chocolate tree, and the two candy canes, then our gumball machine with the blue frosting at the top, and our rainbow sucker with the two smaller green and orange suckers on either side, and of course with our colorful cotton candy background. This is probably going to be one of my favorites, just because I love that Candyland theme and feel and all the pretty colors. Brings the childhood game back. So I will put a picture of it in the community post, of course. And I really hope this was as fun for you as it was for me doing it, because this is so fun. I just love it. But I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I'll leave all of the Maniology products I used in the description box. And until the next one, have a blessed day. Bye.